Well, hello, hello, and hello. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Tyler Jenkins here, the founder and president of the I Am That Woman movement. I am excited to be back because I just flew in from Minneapolis, had to take a little visit for a site tour for a client. So I had to start the show a little later today, an hour later, but I'm still super excited to be here because I want to tell you about last night. And also, we're going to have an exciting conversation today. Our conversation is about, are you prepared for what's next? Are you prepared for what's next? There is so much that is going on in this crazy world. And you know what? Now, more than ever, we need to be prepared for what we have going on next. I need to make some adjustments because, like I said, I'm just like flying in. So, just making some adjustments. But anyway, are you prepared for what's next? There's so much that's going on, and that is why we have a very, very luxurious, prestigious lineup of ladies who are coming to talk about what is next, ladies, for us, especially now in this political climate that we're in, and considering we need to protect our Black women and girls. Now is the time for us to be prepared for our next. And that is why we are going to St. Thomas. Yes, we're going to the USVI. And guess what? After last night's informational session, we announced a 15% discount on registration. It was $2,200, and now it is only $1,870. That's right, $1,870. This is a priceless experience for everything that you are going to get. Oh my goodness, 5 days, 4 nights at a luxury resorts in the St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. And that includes your room because guess what? The rooms were $24.87, and we have a special deal for you. The rooms now are only $1,300. That is a total discount package of $1,517. Can you believe it? So you cannot miss out on this amazing package of 3170 single occupancy, 2520 double occupancy. Oh my gosh, it is a deal. And guess what? Not only have we discounted it, but we have an amazing lineup of speakers. We have everybody from Cassandra Cummings, Dr. Portia Lockett, Dr. Jean Porter King, the international influencer Tori Prince, our fitness guru Valerie Tyler, and of course, I will be there leading you in prayer. And we have two more speakers that you do not want to miss. Orlena Blanchard, who was part of founding the Crown Act, as well as, drumroll, Latia Vaughn, the futurist who is just featured in Forbes. And so let me tell you, ladies, you want to be in the room. You want to be one of the 100 that is in the room. Get the word out. Help us get the word out. Register now. It only takes $500 for your non-refundable deposit. And there's so much that you are going to experience. And I'm getting ready to show you a little bit. Our promo video, if you haven't seen it, I want you to see it because this is an extraordinary experience. I mean, absolutely extraordinary. And you do not want to miss this opportunity to come to St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands, for 5 days and 4 nights to experience how you get to your next. And we're going to talk about that in today's conversation. All right. Well, you guys saw that amazing experience, the resort, the hotel, everything that we have in store for you. You don't want to miss it. And now you really don't have an excuse because we have discounted the registration by 15%. So come on, sign up. Go ahead and go to IamThatWomanMovement.org and be one of the women in the room so you can prepare for your next. That's what we're talking about today. Are you ready for what's next? Do you understand that we have so much going on and we need to be prepared? There are things that are happening. Natural disasters are happening. Political changes are happening. And guess what? No matter what in November happens, rather we win and they're mad or they win and we're mad, let me tell you, we need to be prepared. This country is at a crossroads. There's so much at stake. You know, a lot of people are talking about, the spirituality of kind of everything that's going on. I would just venture to say what's really at stake is how we treat each other. It's the humanity that is at stake. Because if we don't lead with love and with wellness and with kindness, then our humanity is really what's at stake. And when our minds and our hearts and our spirits are being attacked with hatred and with so much negativity, that's what causes us to slip into depression. And that's what causes us to have not so good experiences with each other. When we stop having that genuine love for ourselves, and when we always are projecting onto other people, guess what? It's really not other people that we're projecting on. It's really ourselves. So when you love yourself, that means that you can help to love somebody else. That means that you can look at somebody else and help them and have a will and a compassion for them because you want that same thing. Even the word tells us some simple little things that we tell our children, do unto others as you would want them to be done unto you, right? That's a simple principle of life. But yet these days, it doesn't seem that way. I was just listening to the news about some road rage and just some craziness going on. People are losing their lives because people are losing their tempers. People are losing their tempers because they're losing their minds. They're losing control. That is literally why we even offer prayer and meditation, because it's important to keep your mind at peace. That's our prayer and meditation affirmation for this month is peace. You know, in this climate and everything that's going on, it's easy to get off of your peace. It's easy for you to let somebody knock you off your center. But what's not easy is when you stay at peace when others around you are not. And the best way to do that is to practice mindfulness. And that's why I asked the question, are you prepared for what's next? Because what we seem like we're in now is only going to get worse. Even biblically, the Times tells us that this age is going to wax worse, that people are going to be men are going to be lovers of themselves, and not just men, but humanity. And that's where we are. That's the importance of being prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically, and nutritionally. What if we do have another shutdown? Will your mind be able to take it? What if we do have a natural disaster that's in a territory that you live in that you were never expecting? Would you be able to have the resolve to be prepared? So I ask the question, are you prepared for what's next? Are you prepared for everything that's going on right now? The best way to prepare for what's next is to take a pause, to take a break, to be self reflective, to understand if you really know what's going on around you and if you really know what's going on within you. Because if you're always on the hamster wheel, if you're always going, if you always, just are driving, and you never take the time to just be still for a moment, then perhaps you never have the time to go within and to even find out and ask yourself what really matters. Hey, Shy, thanks for joining. And I hope you spread the word to those others who usually join us today. I know I'm an hour late, so people could be wrapped up. But what's most important is that we just get this word out about preparation, about understanding the importance of your next, about understanding where you are in life. And are you living in your purpose and in your passion? That is what's most important. Why live for so long taking care of other people and not taking care of your own welfare? This retreat, this women's wellness movement is all about you putting your oxygen mask on first. It's about you taking care of yourself before you give to so many others and stop pouring from an empty cup. I too just had to slow down. I was traveling and didn't wear my mask and was eating because I was on the run and came home, was feeling fine. And a couple of days later, wow, what I thought was a sinus infection, although I tested negative for COVID, but what I thought was a sinus infection hit me, and man, did it hit me hard. But let me tell you something. It doesn't really matter. What really matters is that you take time when you have to take that pause to rebound. And that's what I had to do. And that's what you may need to do. You may need to just take that pause to rebound. So come on and go to the I Am That Woman retreat, October 2nd through the 6th, to pause and to rebound, to be reflective and to refocus, to get rejuvenated and revived, and to take that time to focus on what your next is. Now is the time more than ever to be prepared for post-November. I know there's a lot at stake, and right now, all hands are on deck to get us to the polls, and I want you to go and vote. And I want you to vote your conscience. I want you to vote with the mindset of humanity and with the mindset of love and with the mindset of democracy and with the mindset that we need a plan and somebody who's working on a plan. Not just tearing people down and dividing us. What good is a divided country? We don't need to go to a civil war. What good were we then? And what good would that be for us now? Now is the time for us to come together in unity. Now is the time for us to love on each other and support each other, not just in sisterhood, but in humanity. And in this sisterhood, now is definitely the time for us to come together and to be in unison and to be in oneness. So to be in the room with other like-minded women, sisters who are affirming their health and their wellness, that's what we need to be doing. So I pray that you'll be courageous and you'll do what it takes. And you will come and hear these 9 powerful speakers who will pour into you about your next, about what it is that you need. Stop gallivanting around the country and spending money frivolously. Come and hear from Cassandra Cummings about how you need to be prepared financially. Yes, I know you need to take vacations. I'm all good for that. I take several a year too. But sisters, now is the time for us to come together collectively for our consciousness to be in unison about where we need to be and where we need to go moving forward. This is more than just about our self-care. It's also about our plan individually and collectively. But we take time for self-care because we need to put our oxygen mask on. We're not just going to one island, we're going to 2. There are so many benefits in this package. It's almost all inclusive. practically all of your meals except for Thursday night and Friday night. Every single day. We're going to another island to St. John. It includes your transportation, your ferry. It includes all of these transformational sessions for a little nothing. Some of you women have red bottom shoes and purses that cost the amount of what this priceless experience cost. So I urge you, I beg you, I implore you to pour into yourself, to be mindful about your health and your wellness. I'm not going to keep you long. I want you to join us next Thursday for our next informational session about your next. We're going to have another one of our powerful speakers talking about, are you properly prepared for where this country is going? This is more than just a retreat. It is a movement. Now more than ever, we also need to have a plan about protecting our Black women and girls. Now, because we know we're already being attacked. The names, the name calling, the derogatory statements, they're just senseless attacks on our character. We're not that woman. We are that woman we are those women who are bold, courageous, beautiful, standing strong on our ancestors and those who came before us to pave the way for us to have this opportunity in this country. Now is our time. And also now is our time to come together collectively to hear from each other and pour into each other. So I pray that this moment and this momentum encourages you to take that time for you, to take that time to be in the room and to hear from these powerful women. Don't forget to join us for Morning Mindfulness Monday through Friday. We've changed the times a little bit. You can join us 5:30 to 6:30. That is on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I should have downloaded the new graphic. On Wednesdays and Fridays, it's 6:30 to 5:30, but it's all on our social media, 6:30 to 7:30. It's all on our social media. And I pray that you will join us, because morning mindfulness is definitely something that can help you stay peaceful, stay calm, and have a spirit of joy. And also next Thursday at 7:00 Central Time, join us for our next informational session. It's not just about information. We're also talking about what is your next. Thank you for joining today, my sisters. I pray you go and have a blessed day. And I'm going to promotional video one more time so you will be prepared to come to the I Am That Woman retreat, October 2nd through the 6th. In the USVI. Go right now to IamThatWomanMovement.org and go ahead and put that deposit down. Again, we did discount it, so it's 15% off of the registration, so you can save some money, but the experience is priceless. 15% off registration was $2,200, now $1,870. The room was $2,487, now $1,300. Our total package discount, $1,517, $3,170 for single occupancy, and $2,520 for double occupancy. Come on, ladies, join us. You don't want to miss it, and I will show you why. I hope to hear from you soon. DM me on social media. I will be back next week, same time, same place, 4:30 on Friday. Have a very blessed weekend, ladies.